Dreamscape presents Marvel's Fantastic Four: Redemption of the Silver Surfer by Michael Jan Friedman. Narrated by Andrew Eiden. 1. The Silver Surfer had seen the proud red star from a long way off. He drank in its beauty for an entire millisecond. Then he pierced its ardent heart like a silver arrow and emerged on the other side, leaving a glowing trail of heavy elements in his wake. Once, when he was new at this, he would have made his passage through the star more slowly. He would have taken the time to explore the miracle of fusion and bask in its primal light. Back then, he had taken the time to explore many things. Despite all his newfound power, the yawning chasm of a black hole or the blinding grandeur of a supernova had routinely taken his breath away. Metaphorically speaking, it still had that effect on rare occasions, the surfer noted inwardly, but not as often as it used to, and certainly not as often as he would have liked. He found himself hungering for more and more these days, seeking out the next celestial curiosity, and then the one after that with increasing yearning. But no one thing seemed to satisfy his capacity for wonder anymore, only to whet his appetite for something bigger and more sublime. An observer might have likened the surfer to a hunter, and the objects and events of the void to his prey. That's how eager he was to know every spectacle the universe had to offer. But a truly astute observer would have noticed he was not only pursuing, he was also being pursued. And if the things dogging his trail were not the visible variety, if they were more memory than substance, that didn't make the pursuit any less real. The surfer hastened to leave the red giant behind. In that haste, he almost failed to notice the tiny object falling through space between the 5th and 6th planets in the system. A vessel, he thought. Certainly there was much to be said for the births and deaths of suns, the frigid majesty of a comet as it sundered the blackness of space, or the staggering vastness of a far-flung nebula. But in all existence, there was nothing quite so curious and compelling as the collection of biological processes called life. And where there was a vessel, there would be sentient.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?